Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have a little table talk. I just got done filming a video for my beauty channel. I did my ColourPop mystery box unboxing. I did a members only video, like a short one, like, first time, like hello and all that type of stuff. And I explained a little bit what that content was going to be about. And now I'm filming a vlog. So my other two videos, I did not have the AC on, but I have to have the AC on. It's not as warm today. It's like literally in the upper 70s, but it's very humid. So I'm going to have that noise remover out of it. So I know sometimes when I do that, my voice goes in and out, but I got the dogs up here. They didn't want to stay downstairs, so I had to put it on. I put this on my beauty channel community post, but we got an alert, and I'm going to show you. I told you it's always raining or something here in Jersey. Right here, we got an emergency alert from the National Weather Service. It says a flash flood warning is in effect for this area until 5:45 p.m. It says this is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under an evacuation order. So I'm not going to make this long just in case we lose power, because I want to try to get this edited and everything up today for you guys, because my internet sucks. Okay. Last night I put up a video. I vlogged and I put up like a short little mini vlog and stuff. And, I said that I'm going to have memberships and different things. And so I made a community post, but I know not everybody sees the community post. So I wanted to make a short video with some of your concerns, because they're valid concerns. And sometimes like when you hear me and I talk, it's better than a text, because sometimes text, even when you comment, even to me, can be taken out of context. This may not be how you meant it, or sarcastic, or what have you, right? It's hard when you read something. So that's why I wanted to make a video as well. So the number one concern, because I put in my video yesterday that if you sign up, because I have 3 tiers, and if you sign up for the tier 3, that is $9.99 a month, that I will be giving out a phone number. And then I said that I did not put it under the perk yet, because I have to figure out how to do it where you don't get my info and all of that. So I think it's the way that I said it, because I was hot and bothered. And I was nervous about even saying about my memberships, which I'll get into that later. So I would not give out my personal phone number. I would never do that. My safety, especially my kids' safety, is my number one priority. There are apps. Like there's one called Google Voice, and there's other apps that I can't think of on the top of my head that I would pay for, but it's a Google number. And it has a VPN. So you might look it up and it might say I live in Florida or California or Nevada or wherever. I don't know where it would say, depending on the number that they give me. You won't have my name, and it's very safe. And you'll be able to text me. I can text you back, and I could put that phone number that I pay for every month, or however it works, and I would put it right. As long as you have a smartphone, you could put that into your phone, and then we could text or what have you. And that's what I was thinking. So no, I would never get out my personal number. Now, of course, there will be stipulations like, listen, I'm not going to say you can text me 25 times a day, or if you text me, you can't get mad if I don't respond right away, especially if I'm busy. You know what I mean? Or something like that. I know that there might be trolls, right? There might be a supporter that only signs up to get that number and then cancels it for the next month, or a troll that just wants it to just troll me. There's ways that then I can either change the number, I could block that number, or give it, whatever the case may be. There's things you can do. So that was just what I was thinking. There's also, I can also do like a Zoom, right? Where it's just me and you, and we're through a Zoom. I can give you a link and we can talk. You could be on your computer or your phone, and we could do it that way. We'll just set up a time and date. That might be what I do. I think that would probably be the best way. I might go for that option. I'm not sure, but I just wanted something that was more personal, because $9.99 is a lot a month. So I want to give, an incentive, but also give you something that's worth it. Not saying that I'm worth $9.99 a month. I'm hardly not, but you know what I mean. Just to give you something a little different. So that's what I was saying about that. But I think it's how I said it, and I get it. And I know nobody was being sarcastic. You guys were really legitimately looking after my safety, and I truly appreciate you guys. Because had you not said anything in the comments, I wouldn't have realized that's how it came off, right? So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for that. The next concern was that I won't be making as much content because I guess some creators, once they have members, then they kind of like forget about their channel and do more members. That's not going to happen. And I give you my word on that. And if that does happen, you read me to filth, okay? I will still continue to do my vlogs. Nothing's going to change. I'm still going to share I'm a talker, and there are some people that say I share too much. I'm still going to share everything that I share. Okay? Nothing is going to change. It's just the memberships will be added content or like a little more content. That's all. That's all that's going to be a difference. Nothing will change here. That'll just be a little bit more. And when I say it'll be more personal, I tell you guys about my health, but I don't share everything because there are some things I haven't told my children yet. So I will feel safer talking about that stuff on a paywall. Because on a paywall, people cannot take your content and react to it or use it against you because that violates TOS, and you can violate them for that, and I can get that video taken down or what have you. Where if I made it public, then it would be fair use. Then people can react, people can talk about it. And I never want where my kids, if they ever do go on YouTube, and see it, and I haven't told them things yet. There's things I haven't told them. There's reasons. One, I don't want to stress them. My daughter just literally lost her father, and so it's kind of like that. I might have like thumbnails. I always do a couple thumbnails, and so my members, maybe I'll do like a poll of which thumbnail should I put on this video. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. My daughter just had surgery. Now, she always tells me I could talk about it, but I just don't feel comfortable with a lot of stuff. I mean, I would say she had surgery, but not why, or like we're filing a malpractice thing, not for the surgery she just had, but the reason why she had to get surgery again, what had happened. Because you guys, some of you guys know, when I just had this married couple, well, especially the guy that uses things against me and my kids. I mean, my God, he doxed my child, where they were able to find her on Facebook and then called her or emailed her or whatever, and like she literally came to me. I was like, Mommy, what is this? So I think that's why it's Mama Bear is coming out, but I will still keep sharing things that I do. And another concern, and this is a very valid concern, that I'm very inconsistent, and I even made a third channel and I don't even post on that. Now I'm having members. Now, I agree. I probably should have not have made that third channel. I agree. It sounded good at the time. It's because my beauty channel is definitely shadow banned, which is my own fault. What that means is YouTube does not promote that channel. YouTube does not really give out notifications or anything like that. And that is because when beauty boxes really, well, one, I've been inconsistent. So that's right off the door. Okay. I think my mental health, going through my divorce and then drama online and then health issues. And once you get in a funk and once you stop filming for so long, it's hard to get back in there. It really is. But regardless, it doesn't matter. That's a me thing. And so I was inconsistent. And once you're inconsistent, say YouTube is a computer, right? It's a bot. It's a robot. So let's just say I'm used to getting 100,000 views a month on my channel. Well, if I don't film and now I'm getting 10,000 playing, and now I'm getting 10,000 views because I only made 1 or 2 videos, let's say, or 3 videos. I don't know. Well, the computer, what that does is they look at it, says, oh, well, people aren't watching as much, so they're not interested, so we're not going to promote this channel. It's not a physical person looking saying, oh, that's because she hasn't uploaded it. No, it's looking at numbers. YouTube is all about numbers. So they're looking at it like, oh, that's a big difference. So nobody's interested in this channel. We can't make money, so we're not going to promote it. And that's how you get out of the algorithm. So I thought, okay, well, maybe let me start my third channel and maybe I can get in the algorithm because it's a new channel. And it was working. Some of my shorts got 15,000, a couple thousand. But then again, it's like I couldn't keep up with my other two channels. And I thought, okay, I'll just do live streams. And then it doesn't matter. It was a me thing. So I thought it was a good idea. That's why I originally did it. And I kept it there for a backup channel because there's people that just don't like me or what have you. And they flag my channel all the time. And that will also get you out of the algorithm when you get false flagged a lot, where they report your video, where it's not a real, they don't do anything because they look at it and say, okay, it's no big deal. But if you get enough of it, so that's why I still have it up. But I should have never did that. I think I was just being impulsive and, everybody's struggling when it comes to money. I would love to love. I'm just being real with you. You want me to be real? I'm going to be real. I would love to get a job or a part-time job. I can't find any part-time jobs with what I can do with my health. Okay. I definitely can't work full-time jobs right now. And I never know when I wake up if I'm going to have a sugar attack or my heart or whatever the case may be, if I feel sick or what have you, if I feel like I'm going to pass out. So it's very hard. And I don't know. So I agree with you there. With that third channel. It wasn't done to, and I make a lot of promises. I know that. Like even my friend Lisa was like, and you got to stop saying you're going to take people places and you don't. Because when I film, it's because I'm in a good mood and I feel good. And I mean everything that I'm saying at that time. Like, yes, I want to do all of this. But then I may wake up and I'm sick for 3 days that I barely can get out of bed. And then I'm in a funk and I'm depressed because it's like my mind is there, but my body's failing me. So I can see how some people might think, well, you gave us all these promises. What makes you think if we pay for this, you're going to do for that? The difference is, I think in my head, if you're paying, then I feel obligated, like I have to. And maybe that will get me out of the bed. Maybe it will get me out of my mental health, out of this funk, out of this fog and say, Ann, get your ass up and film. And that is another reason. And that is just the truth. I woke up today. My friend Lisa will tell you in the comments. Last night I said, look, I got to let you go. I got to go to bed. I had set my alarm for 7:37 a.m. I always have to put a 7 at the end. For the first time in a long time, I was excited to get up and film. It gave me a reason. And I'm not saying that you guys that are subscribed to me are no reason. Please don't think that. That is not what I'm saying. So please don't take that wrong. I woke up, I put a community post on my beauty channel, like, oh, I'm all excited. Like, and then I come on this channel to answer more comments and I see all of this and it's like, I can't win. I just started memberships. I haven't even had a chance to make any videos and you guys are already doubting me. And I get it. It's valid because I make a lot of promises and I don't do. I understand that. But when I see comments like I'm going to unsubscribe or you can't do that, I don't know what you want from me. If you're looking for somebody that can put videos out every single day and be happy every single day, I am not the channel for you. I'm not. I am real. I'm not a fake YouTube creator. I'm not. Because you cannot tell me that somebody wakes up every day happy and has the perfect life. Maybe there are people like that. I don't know. I haven't met anybody like that. Maybe. So maybe there are a few, but not everybody. Okay? I am real and I am raw and I'm honest. And I can't change that. And I will not change that just to get more subscribers. I'm not. I am who I am. And I understand if you need to unsubscribe because I'm not putting out a lot of content. I understand. I get that too. I understand that. And I don't want anybody to leave. I want all of you guys. But I'm saying I understand that. But you don't have to tell me. I'm already going through a lot with my child. And then also her losing, her dad. I'm still grieving. I've known this man for 35 years. I'm very close to his family. To see my daughter hurting, a lot of things. It's like, just, I don't know. I think that was the main concerns. I can't think. I have to let me go check and see if there's any more because I made a community post. But I mainly wanted to let you know about the phone number. And also, this channel is still going to stay the same. I'm still going to share the exact same things I shared, just a little bit more personal over there, and it will just be added content. And then if you do the $9.99, we will have one-on-one. See, we'll have live streams where all the members can go. But if you go on the $9.99, it'll be one-on-one. If we want to talk for an hour, 2 hours or something, you need my opinion. That is what I meant for that. You know what I mean? I don't see anything else like that I haven't, like on my community post, that I haven't talked about. I haven't went back on my channel, but that's basically it. And listen, understand this. I don't take offense of anybody saying anything like that in the comments, except for like I'm unsubscribing or, but your valid points. And I've always said, I felt like we're all like a family, right? We argue, we get mad at each other, what have you, but we come back, right? That's just how it is. And so, oh, I always say, give me constructive criticism. Let me know how you feel. That's why I always ask for your thoughts. And I just wanted, and because I care that much is why I'm making this dedicated video to that, because I do care about your feelings. And I don't want you thinking that I'm going to neglect you because other people are paying. That's just not true. It's just that I know that people are paying. I made a comment to somebody and I think I said it wrong. I said, look, YouTube is free, because they said about like, and because it's like that person was saying I was inconsistent and all that, which she's absolutely correct. But I'm like, YouTube is free. So if I film 1 day or 30 days, like it doesn't hurt the person. But then like she said, but if they get to choose if you want to subscribe or not, if they want to be with somebody that posts, well, I was being hypothetical, not like, one, and that is all true too. But I said, but when you're paying, it's like, then I'm like, I feel more obligated. But in my mind, I'm thinking if that's what makes me get up and say, okay, you got to do this because people are paying. And I'm like, so anytime I make a members only video, I'm going to make a vlog. I mean, not maybe every single time, but if I'm up, see, the thing for me is getting up and getting dressed and getting ready to film. Once I'm up and ready, I'll film 100 videos if I could, right? But it's getting to that point. So once I'm at that point, then, I hope I'm making sense. So that's how also I'm looking at it. So no, I'm not going to make 3 member only videos and not like make nothing over here. No, that's just not true. I'm not going to do that. But I do need to stop saying, okay, I'm going to do this and do this and do this and this, and then don't do it. Like when I went to AC with Ryan, Atlantic City with Ryan, for my birthday and stuff. And I said, I'm going to film and all that. But then I got scared. I did film some things. I did. But then I got scared. I'm like, are people going to use this for content and talk bad and make fun of this person's looks, even though I think he's very handsome? People make fun of my looks all the time. You know what I mean? My hair loss. They say I'm fat, what have you. I don't know. But, and it's like, ugh, that's not fair to him. So it scared me. I haven't even showed my friends pictures of him. Not because I have anything to hide. It's kind of like when you're in a relationship and the guy cheats or what have you, or if you're in a relationship and the woman cheats or what have you, and then when you meet somebody else in the back of your mind, or no, that's not true because not everybody's the same. Let's say somebody in the relationship cheats. You go and you get back with the person. They promise not to do it again. You might try it again, but in the back of your mind, you're going to be thinking, well, are they? If you don't hear from them, because once you lose that trust, you lose that trust. And it's kind of like this on YouTube now for me. I had so many people like, way back in the day when I had this one content creator do this expose video on me and lied through her teeth saying my daughter never had open heart surgery, where her and this other person who was my friend literally called the hospital to see if it was true. And all these other things, said that I lied. I created this thumbnail that I never created and had to come on her channel after I got all this hate, lost over 600 subscribers at that time, because that's when like beauty boxes was a thing. This was what 2019, early 2020 when this happened. And as COVID was happening, but it was still in the beginning. So like, beauty box, people were still purchasing beauty boxes. So I was getting like 40, 50,000 views per video, right? I was doing really well. And I mean, like within 20 minutes, like over 600 people unsubscribed and all this hate and all of this, it was terrible. And this creator, who was my friend at one time, made sure she put up that video on my anniversary, because I got married 12/12/12. So on December 12th, knowing that was the first time me and my husband separated, and he was living with a whole nother family. And a week later, she had to come and apologize because I finally found out how she got this piece. And I was like, I told her, I said, I'm going to make a video and show the proof, or you go on there and you say you were wrong. And she did. She had to come on and apologize. Yeah, I had people say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have, but still, right? That was the first cut. Then when you have people that were your friends, like say all these things and you're toxic because you're the type, you just have bad luck. Do you think I wanted my mother to die on Thanksgiving? Do you think I wanted my grandmother to die? Do you think I wanted this house fire? Do you think I wanted my daughter to have open heart and lung surgery and then 2 weeks later almost die from a blood infection? Do you think I wanted to have a heart attack? Like all of these things? Do you think I wanted to be in a bad marriage or go through a divorce? But because I went through all those things, I was toxic. And then you see people say you're toxic. So it's like, so I don't talk about it a lot anymore. But then I get into, it's like, you can't win. I don't know. I don't know. And it's like little things. And then, gosh, then when I was going through my divorce, this guy was trying to, and his little friends that were on panel with him were trying to look for my husband to get his side of the story. Like they were trying to go real life. It's crazy. And then, like I said, with my daughter, all of that kind of like took pieces of me, of what I share. Does that make sense? And, I mean, maybe in time I'll do, but it just, you just have to understand I'm human. I am human. All right. Because I don't want to go on a rant because I am the type of person, I could be fine. And then when I think of something, it might have happened 13 years ago, and I think about it, it'll make me mad like it just happened. I've always been like that. I don't know why. It puts me back in a headspace how I was at that time. So I don't want to do that. That's not what this video is about. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Like I said, the weather is getting bad. But I just wanted to answer some questions. If you have any more questions or concern, please let me know in the comments so we can clear the air. And also remember, the memberships, your bills come first, okay? If you can't afford it, you don't want to afford it, anything like that, that is okay. I don't look at it like any different. I don't look like I care about my members even more because they're paying. No, that's not it. So that comes first. And I understand. I'm struggling my damn self. If it wasn't for my kids helping me, I couldn't afford this house. I've said that many, many times. I get it. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. And if I didn't have to get somebody over here to look at these wires and this and that, I don't know. But like, I'm struggling too. So I understand. It's up to you whether or not you want to support me on that level or not. It's okay, All right, I'm getting off of here. They're ready to go downstairs. I want to edit these videos and get them up. That is everything. Don't forget to leave a comment. Commenting really does help out with engagement. Even if it's just an emoji, don't forget to like the video. All that good stuff. Stay beautiful. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of your character. Do as I say, not as I do. Bye, guys. Are you guys ready to go downstairs? Huh? No, I know. You guys got to get used to me filming more. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Bye.